people of Nepal. We thank you. You're a bunch of beautiful, brilliant people. Nepal! N-E-P-A-L! Viva Nepal! Viva!
Welcome to the newest episode of the Iconoclastic Wrestling Podcast. I'm Iconoclast.
And I am your host, Dick Taco. So wait, are you coming to dinner later tonight?
Are you going to edit this part out? Jeez.
No, it doesn't matter. It's like I'm saying where we're going. Because I just want to know why you're being the poor excuse for a recluse and we're doing this remotely again. That's all.
You know, I have a headache and I don't feel like listening to you, fuck.
Wow. Okay. Well, with that glowing endorsement, I think we should get right into the news. I have the format printed out.
Fake having Tourette's again like you did a couple weeks ago.
Ow! New cocksucker. Oh, I guess we'll do the AEW news first.
Yeah, let's talk about the wrestling that's actually good.
I don't have a whole lot here, so maybe you might want to add to it, but I got some funny stuff about Wardlow tearing his pec right when he comes back. How about fucking that?
Oh, God, Wardlow is... What did he even do? Who did he even attack? I don't even remember now.
He joined the Don Callis family, right?
Yeah.
It's probably Swerve. It's probably Swerve. Yeah, it was Swerve against Okada, wasn't it?
Cody, as you like to call him.
Hey, I like him. I was watching him before you knew it. You used to make fun of me when I used to watch NJPW on Access. You used to make fun of me.
Because that's when I thought wrestling in general was stupid.
It also thought you were stupid back, so you can eat it. But yeah, let's just talk about a guy that can't get a fucking break in the world. Wardlow. He had to get over twice already. And then the third time he comes back, look what happens. And he tears his pec. You remember how long Cody was out?
Yeah, now he's making the Street Fighter movie, but apparently he's going to be at the next Wrestlepalooza. He's going to wrestle McIntyre.
I hate the fact that they stole that name from ECW.
Well, they own it, remember?
Yeah, I know they own it. It doesn't make it any fucking better.
Wrestlepalooza. We're like, Shane Douglas wrestling for, roided up Shane Douglas barely even being able to wrestle.
If Shane Douglas wasn't around, Triple H wouldn't be running WWE right now.
Why do you say that?
Because he stole his whole gimmick from Shane Douglas. Go look back in the 90s with the DX and the leather jacket and the leather hat, Jeff hat, backwards talking shit. Douglas was a better talker, too. Go watch any ECW between, 95-ish and 96. I would say 96 to 99. Yeah, but he totally ripped him off, and he gets no fucking credit for it whatsoever. And he's blackballed because he didn't like Ric Flair, God forbid. I'm sure there's a lot of people that don't like Ric Flair. He's a scumbag, kind of. So.
Kind of a scumbag. Very much a scumbag.
Oh, Ric Flair? Woo!
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Fucking scumbag.
The consortium!
Woo! Now, hold on. If we're going to do it, we're going to do it right. You want me to come in quick? I bet on a winner. It went Shane and Stephanie sold that stock to the consortium. Let the consortium, woo! Woo! That the consortium was me. Do you know the one time we did that on the show where you and I did the lines and all we did was show the video? I had to take it down because we did such a good job. They thought it was the audio.
Crazy, brother.
Oh, well, yeah. Do you even get excited about anything? Speaking of Wardlow, listen to this shit. Do you know the original plan for All Out was to have Wardlow challenge Hangman for the title?
What? Where are you getting this from?
That was from Fightful or, hold it, TJR Wrestling. I can't remember. It was one of them. I think it was TJR Wrestling. And TJR Wrestling doesn't let me down.
Wardlow is barely like TNT champion material.
He's Ryback, is what he is. If he's lucky.
No. He's better than Ryback.
Oh, dude, Ryback drew money with Punk and Cena, dude. Can't ever take that away from him.
But he was never that good, right?
He wasn't ever good, period. What do you mean that good? You have to be good first to be that good. So, but anyway.
Yeah, now he does mukbang videos.
I know. I thought you said snuff bang. I was like, snuff videos? What the fuck? Why are we talking about that on the air? I know, where they eat stuff. I remember.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what the appeal is, but yeah, Ryback does those.
Come watch us eat, you fat fuck. That's what it is.
He's like sits there eating chips.
So tell me about Daniel Garcia joining the Death Riders. How did he get this blockbuster turn?
I'm not entirely sure because I didn't watch the Collision. I haven't been watching wrestling that much now that I'm back in school and I actually have shit to do on Wednesdays.
Yeah. They've been in Philly for the past 2 weeks, though. Yeah, remember like 6 months ago I said we should go? I don't know. It's not a very, you'd be better off just going and standing out there and watching if they leave the garage doors open, which they better because it's a fucking 1,000 degrees in there.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah. Yo, and you got to come over here at one time, like next week or something, for us to do the show because you got to go over those fucking mods with me. Holy shit. We could do a whole show on that.
What, for No Mercy? You're telling me these are the...
Oh, I got more. I got WWE 2K22, which is updated to 2022, and it has AEW guys in it, too. And I haven't got it to work yet, and there's something else. It's like World War. It's like everybody now. It's like WWE, New Japan, All Japan, AEW.
I don't care.
Well, we're going over them, and you're going to look at them, and you're going to like it.
Whatever.
Yeah, but Wardlow's out for the foreseeable future. He's going to be out at least 9 months, I would say, with a torn pec. If he had surgery, yesterday, he would be out for 9 months.
Yeah, I remember when the Pinnacle was a thing, and he was like MJF's bodyguard.
Oh, yeah, I know. That's like I always remember that. And he had to get over from that with the whole Virgil turn. And he got over. And didn't he get hurt then, too?
No, he just disappeared. No, well, then they tried pushing him as TNT champion. And then I don't know if he got hurt or if he just disappeared. But then he showed back up when they did the devil thing.
Yeah. Because he was with Paige and that.
Faction was the Undisputed Kingdom.
Yeah, and where did he go? What, did he get hurt?
What do you mean, where? I don't know. He just
No. He went to go do American Gladiators. That's what he went to do. Yeah, he should have fucking stayed there. Beat him with one of those styrofoam jousting sticks. And finally, Riho, who makes no noise when she even takes a bump, returned.
I hate her.
No, she doesn't have any weight behind her. She returned to AEW on the 9-4 Dynamite at the 2300 Arena in the city.
Yeah, she's having a match with, who is it with? Is she having a match with Mercedes or Tony? I think it's Mercedes. I think
it's Mercedes, but who cares about Riho?
Oh, yeah. She's having a match with the CEO. That's who it is. And then
That's what I mean. Who cares about Riho?
A lot of people do. A lot of people like her.
But this was like this was like a blockbuster return when they got WWE backpedaling right now, man. I think they should have went head to head with them. This week coming up.
That doesn't benefit anybody.
Well, now, I mean, not that they would have known everything that happened in the last week, but a lot of people are upset about the Saudi mania, as we're going to call it. And, there's arguing about Naomi saying stuff and all that, and women are after her.
What did Naomi say?
She's just saying it's great that they can perform there because, 7 to 10 years ago when they started doing this shit, the women weren't allowed to perform at all. And I'm like, yeah, that's still no good. You still got to wear and then Alexa Bliss, they had a video of her talking about what it's like wrestling in those full body outfits. Because you got to think about it. There's no men that wrestle in full body outfits.
No, because they don't have to.
Oh, no. I'm just saying that's something that you would never venture into because you don't really ever have to. But it must be hard.
The men don't have to abide by modesty laws over there. It's just the women.
Yeah, so why don't we just jump into that about Saudi Mania here? Where the hell is it? All right. Well, by this time, everybody knows about the mixed tag match tomorrow night.
Oh, great. Now that's stuck in my head.
You're the one that sings it all the time. I fucking hate her.
Oh, why do you hate her so much?
I think she sucks. I never thought she was any good. She never did me. I hate her. I just never did.
She's probably the best. She might her. No, well, she's not the best of the 4 horsewomen, but
no, Charlotte is.
No, fuck no.
Okay, I'm sorry, Bailey. Becky Lynch maybe more than Charlotte, but Charlotte's like the complete package, dude.
No, Charlotte. People hype her up too much just because she's Rick's daughter.
She works like a dude. I'm just telling you, that's an ultimate compliment when you say a girl works like a dude. Tessa Blanchard would be her type of tier if she didn't get caught calling that black girl the N-word in the middle of the match, and that got out. And, that she allegedly, took a shit and sent an audio tape of it.
I thought that didn't actually happen.
I don't know. It's still, but you think there's video to go with it? You think the guy bought video? I mean, you think about, Patreon. How much what tier would that be on Patreon? Audio of a dump. You know how they got different tiers on Patreon for stuff?
I don't know, brother.
Oh, brother. But yeah, Brian Alvarez reported about the mixed tag match, but everybody knows about it tomorrow night. It's going to be CM Punk and AJ versus Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. And WWE confirmed her return on WWE Shop before she even came back, AJ. You can't keep fucking shit quiet.
Hey, well, they're the ones who fucked that up.
Oh, I agree. Listen to Roddy Piper when he went to WCW in 96 or something. He goes, I got to the building early and I hid. He goes, nobody knew I was there. He goes, I was hiding in the boiler room downstairs like fucking Freddy Krueger. No. I give it to you, man. He goes, when I walked through the curtain. Yeah, I walked out real slow just because I soaked it all in. He goes, nobody expected me because he was coming to get Hogan. That was a good storyline against the NWO. That was really good. And you like Piper, don't you?
I mean, I think he's really hot, but other than that...
For the love of Christ almighty.
He was a very attractive man.
But they sent him out to go after Hogan, right? And they had
what year was this?
97, I think, beginning of 97.
Okay, so him and Hogan are both kind of washed.
Yeah, Piper's after the hip surgery. Hogan's bald as, fuck. But, they're still in good shape, though. But they have a really good cage match at Super Brawl in San Francisco, right? Which Piper, they do this whole thing where Piper's training at Alcatraz. I have this pay-per-view, too. He's across the bay, right? And he's training there for weeks. They're doing vignettes on Nitro, right? And then they make it like he's going to fucking swim from Alcatraz to the fucking Cow Palace in San Francisco. And I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. I'm like, there's no way. It's too cold. It's shark infested. And it was right after that movie, The Rock, so maybe that's why they were doing it. But I don't know. It was really good. But Piper puts him to sleep, right? And it was a non-title match. He puts him in the sleeper, and Eric Bischoff cuts the feed. So nobody ever sees Hogan give up. And then
why was it in kayfabe he cut the feed?
Oh yeah, it was all kayfabe. There was no kayfabe back then. You might get a little rumor
describe this. Okay, if there was no kayfabe, then what was SummerSlam then what was Bash at the Beach 2000?
No. I mean, it was all kayfabe is what I mean. It wasn't like back then. It was all kayfabe. You didn't get all this dirt sheet shit like you did.
Where are EC 1 and 2?
That was a good one. That was the only time he was, anything good was when he had people writing for him. He was very funny.
Hey, he gives it all for the business. Every Dynamite and Collision, he's out there wrestling.
I like to give him the business, as in I like to do my business in his next meal.
What is it that Loki said when he was in WWE? He wanted to go hand Vince his ass.
Who? Moxley?
No, Loki said that when he was Kaval and he was pissed off about having the job.
Oh, really? I don't remember him.
No,
he was very forgettable. And NXT, like, you never saw it. It was online back then. There was nobody watching.
Yeah.
Nobody was sitting in front of their computer watching anything but porn when that was online. I'm sorry. But
he broke Ziggler's nose. Or he almost did.
Yeah, I remember. John Cena's final match was supposed to take place in D.C. No, it's going to take place in D.C. It was supposed to be in Boston, per John Cena Sr., but they pivoted. You know how much they could have fucking sold out for that in Boston for his final match?
Yeah, I know. I don't know why they moved it.
Me neither. Well, speaking of this, too, WWE ticket prices to follow UFC model said Vince used to price too low for families. Now, you got something to say about this because we were talking about this yesterday. What did they say about Vince and his tickets pricing?
That they priced like for families. They didn't maximize profit.
No. But you got to understand how the man came in on the ground floor with this. When he bought this from his father, I think he only bought the WWF for like $1 million or something. And he was allowed to pay for it with proceeds he got from it after he took over in 82. So he got he didn't have to give him any money. All the money that was coming in, he just gave to his dad until he hit $1 million, and then he started keeping it all. So you're talking 100% profit pretty much from 82 to say 99. Well, not 100%, but you know what I mean. The business is paid off for the first 17 years before you go public on the stock market.
Mr. Duchamp, the police have been paid off.
But
that's from the China Salesman with Mike Tyson and Steven Seagal.
Yeah, it's another Oscar-worthy performance. Speaking of Oscar-worthy performances, I am watching Billy Robinson versus Nick Bockwinkel right now from All Japan Pro Wrestling.
Nick Bockwinkel, one of those games.
Like
Tom Zane.
We need to have a wing in the IWP Hall of Shame just for people with stupid names.
Tom Zank, the Z-Man.
Yeah, Nick Bockwinkel. Yo, in that one of those mods I got, WCW Saturday Night, his theme music plays through one of the matches when you play. And it's the gayest soft metal you ever heard. It's like...
Who the fuck does he think he is, New Jack?
Oh, God. No, it's stupid. You ever see... He's the guy... He fought Vader in Vader's North American debut at Great American Bash 90. You talking about getting your ass handed to you. Oh. And it was back when they had a runway that was like the same height as the ramp. So guys would go flying and just flat back it onto that thing. It was wood. Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy, brother.
WrestleMania 43 headed to Saudi Arabia. Let's get it out there. Why don't they just fucking move there?
I told you they're opening up a big office there.
I wouldn't be surprised. I would not be surprised. And Triple H is around there saying now, he goes, we're not the sport. We're the movie makers of the sport. Goes back to what I guess Dusty Rhodes used to say. Man, this time next year, we're going to be making major motion pictures and sitcoms. Baby, daddy.
It's crazy baller.
Yeah, I don't know if this Billy Robinson, Nick Bockwinkel match is from...
Yeah, well, also, Dusty Rhodes didn't know how to spend his money. Right? That's what he said about, Vince is lucky I didn't know how to spend my money.
No, he's like, Vince is lucky I didn't save not all my money, is what he said.
Okay.
That's why he was working. I watched him and Ric Flair on one of those Legends of Wrestling talk about, because they always had contests when they were in Crockett. Like, if one of them bought a Cadillac, the other,
who could spend the most money? Who could spend the most money? They had contests.
Somebody would buy a house, and he goes, the one thing he was talking about is who could look better in a fur coat, right? Like they bought a fur.
Who could run up the biggest tab at bars? They would do that.
Yeah, but the fur coat story's funny the way Dusty told it, because he's like, Ric Flair came around in a fur coat, and I was like, I'm going to beat his ass in this one. He goes, everybody was downtown at a screening of this movie. This is in Charlotte. They're all living there. He goes, and I made sure I was late, and it was dark in the theater. He goes, and I made an entrance, and I opened the doors, and all the sunlight came in. Everybody had to look at my ass coming in with that fur coat on. He goes, and it's hot. It's the middle of the summer. Why am I wearing a fur coat? Because it looked good. That's why. Yeah, you got to love Dusty, man. I never really dug him as a worker, though.
Yeah, I was going to say, he wasn't a very good wrestler.
Yeah, but he could work. Let's be honest. I mean, back when...
What does that mean, though? He was a bad wrestler, but he could work.
Well, he wasn't like a technical genius. Like, he wasn't like an Olympic, like a Dan Gable or, something like that.
Brian Daniel.
Or Brian Danielson, or Bret Hart, or Chris Benoit, stuff like that. He wasn't... Or Kurt Angle. He's not like that. But he's a good worker where he can get you there. His promos were fucking... unbelievable. You always I never remember watching a guy who had more emotion in his promos when I was a kid. Even when Sapphire left him for the $1 Million Man, I felt fucking bad for him.
Sapphire left him for the $1 Million Man?
Yeah, the $1 Million Man. Well, that was the beginning. That was all to set up the Virgil turn. That had $1 Million Man bought Sapphire at the SummerSlam in Philly in '90.
Bought Sapphire? What do you mean he bought Sapphire?
He bought her. She was Dusty's manager. Next thing you know, she's getting in a limo with Ted DiBiase. He just bought her. And she's black, too, and he bought her. This would never fly today. Holy shit. So,
what was the thing where someone bought Harlem Heat? Didn't that happen?
Oh, yeah, that was worse. That was later. That was like 5 years later. That was on an early Nitro. Colonel Rob Parker, which it was Robert Fuller from down south. He bought them, and he brought them out in chains around their neck. And I'm like, oh, boy.
That never even aired on TV, though, right?
No, but I saw it later. Michael Hayes described it was the best. I was like, he brought out 2 black guys in chains. I'm like, oh, we're going to be in trouble for this one. But, yeah.
I don't know about this monsoon.
But anyway,
in trouble for this one.
This sets up the whole Virgil thing, right? Because it's Survivor Series, SummerSlam 90, he buys...
Who the fuck did you get talking about this? I hate when you get fucking talking about old shitty wrestling.
But it's a good story. You want to see how... You want to talk about long-term booking? August of 90, he buys Sapphire. Then there's Survivor Series 90 with the debut of The Undertaker and Dusty's team against DiBiase. Then they bring Dustin in, and Dustin gets beat up. And that's the match where Virgil turns on him. That's about 6-7 months later at the Royal Rumble. 5 months later. What do you mean you hate when I get talking about shit like that? At least I got something here. You're like, I don't know. That's crazy, brother. Shut up. What?
I'd rather watch Teddy Hart do 4 backflips off the cage and then vomit than this.
Then what? Listen about 1990 WWF?
No, been watching 1990 WWF.
Yeah, I guess so. I guess somebody your age wouldn't be into it like that because it's not for you and you didn't live it. Like, you'd be able to watch anytime. Like, you'd be able to 20 years from now watch any of this AEW stuff you're watching now.
Where are the backflips?
Where's the gymnastics?
Where are the moves?
Where's the trampoline acts? Where's the mariachi band? Where's the fudgy wudgy salesman? I want all that in my wrestling. But yeah, they got to go to Saudi Arabia. WrestleMania has only been out of the country one time, and it was still on the same continent. No, twice. Sorry. 18 and 6. They were both in the same place. But yeah, why don't they just fucking move there after they put that building up and just let's call a spade. And let's just get them over there to Saudi. All hail the Saudi overlords. Fuck them.
God, you fucking wonder why I don't want to be over there in person when all you do is burp and smoke.
I'm not smoking.
Oh.
I'm burping now. I'm allowed to burp. Like, what'd you go to fucking charm school? You go to prep school all of a sudden?
Stop.
Andrade was released by the WWE. Can you believe it?
Yeah. Apparently he was just not responding to their information and just like not responding to their messages.
Well,
he just ghosted them.
The only high-profile thing he got was in that fucking that Money in the Bank ladder match he did, wasn't it? He did good in that match, but you knew he wasn't going to fucking win. He's never going to be like world championship material.
Yeah, he might be the first wrestler who goes from WWE to AEW, back to WWE, and then back to AEW again.
Well, it sounds like he didn't leave on bad terms, what I'm reading.
Someone was saying on Reddit that he's like the modern day, Jeff Jarrett or Big Boss Man or William Regal. He's just going to keep jumping between them.
Jesus Christ, Big Boss Man. I don't know what was the worst return back then during the Attitude Era, Boss Man or the Bulldog? Jesus Christ.
British Bulldog was worse. British Bulldog was worse.
The fucking jeans. I hate the jeans. I need to have Phil call in on the show to explain to you how much I hated wrestlers wearing jeans in the 90s.
You still hate it. You don't like it when the Bucks wear jeans.
No, because I think it looks like the only guy that wore jeans back then was DDP, and I didn't like him anyway because he's a fucking North Jersey fucking hillbilly piece of shit. I've never liked him. And he just kept hanging around. He's the original Roman Reigns guy, just hanging around till he accidentally got over. He was around. He's on my Battle Bowl 91 DVD, for Christ's sake.
What? Oh, wait, Battle Bowl. Is that the thing where they put the three rings together?
No, that was World War III. Battle Bowl was an early concept. It was 2 rings where you drew shit out of like a bowl, like names, and you got randomly paired up with people. And if you won, you advanced to the 2-ring battle royal at the end. But the battle royal was stupid because it was a 20-man battle royal and it was 2 rings. So you would get thrown from the one ring to the next, and then you would get thrown out. World War III was even worse to follow. It's from the one ring to the other ring. I'm like, is he out yet? How is he still in here? And it's like a fucking hour and a half because it was 60 men. Holy shit. I don't think I've ever made it through a World War III.
How many times did they do it?
They did it, what was it, 95? I'm going to say they did it at least 3 times. Savage won the first one because it was for the title. It was vacant. But it was like, it's no lie, because it's like 60 guys every minute and a half. So yeah, it's easy fucking 90 minutes. Just to get all the guys in there.
He body slammed all around the world. He won everybody's vote. He almost said Yokozuna through the bottom of the boat.
Oh, don't do
that.
Don't do that. Don't you disparage a man's memory.
For success. And we're the call to action for the mighty Lex Express.
It's bad enough that he actually wrote that and fucking sang it. But you singing it makes it even worse. Because you can't sing.
That was on the SummerSlam pre-show.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't order that. I saw that on VHS. I never ordered that one live because I wasn't really watching it in early. I
thought you were like always watching it.
No, like in 8th grade, I don't remember watching the Rumble because it was like Bret Hart was against Razor Ramon and Yokozuna won the Rumble. But we always ordered WrestleMania. Pop always ordered me WrestleMania, and that was the year that was WrestleMania 9. Oh God. And I remember.
Oh, is that the one where Hogan had the black guy?
Yeah, but it's the Roman Coliseum one, and Howard Finkel looks like Little Caesars Pizza mascot.
Who is Howard Finkel? Is he
the announcer, the ring announcer, the bald guy with the mustache. He's one of the greatest ring announcers ever. He was Madison Square Garden for years, but he was like the main dude in WWF. But
he's not as good as Tony Schiavone. He's not as good as Justin Roberts. He's not as good as Justin Roberts. Justin Roberts is the best.
Howard Finkel is like legendary, like Michael Buffer in boxing or something. Justin Roberts isn't bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if he's on that tier yet. But yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm watching now. Oh, I'm watching New Japan Pro Wrestling 1982 Disc 1. I don't know who's wrestling who because it's all in Japanese. Oh, it's Carl Gotch. Holy shit. How did I get Billy Robinson and then Carl Gotch right after it? Unbelievable. But, yeah, Andrade being released, I mean, I'm not surprised. And I'm sure if he wasn't answering their calls, it's because, I mean, what really were they doing with him? Like I said, they did the Money in the Bank, and he was a good worker in that match, but he wasn't going to win it.
the Money in the Bank ladder match.
Oh, God. I mean, he can wrestle. I think he's an outstanding wrestler. He definitely benefited. These AEW guys, when they come in here after wrestling that style over there, you can see they tone it down after a while. But when they first come in, like, remember when Penta came in and he did the... What move did he do that everybody went, like, nuts about? Canadian Destroyer or something?
Yeah, a fucking, like, Canadian Destroyer or Code Red. It was ridiculous. You could tell these people hadn't watched wrestling before.
I know, but you were like, oh, I've seen a minute. I'm like, yes, because you watch AEW. I'm like, the average AEW fan, like we talk about, watches WWE as well, or at least glances at it once in a while. The average WWE fan does not watch AEW.
Because they're a bunch of fucking smooth-brain casuals.
Well, they don't know what they're talking about. They're not into it. It's like the difference between being a Phillies fan and being a Yankees fan. A Yankees fan is always casual because they're used to winning and they don't know shit about fundamental baseball. Me, a Phillies fan my whole life, knows a lot because I've been watching a fucking team who was the first to 10,000 losses in their career.
Wait, really?
Yeah, the Phillies, like back in, before 2008 when they won the World Series. Yeah, they were the first team to 10,000 losses. Dude, they were lousy for years, like decades. The 1 year, I'll just tell you this and I'll go back to wrestling. Steve Carlton won 27 games for them, right? The whole team only won 48 games the whole year. So think about that. It's like 50% of the games. But
we are ready, willing, able, and I have that saved on my fucking phone.
What?
That rap.
I don't know what the hell's the matter with you. Like, seriously, you speaking of a smooth brain, you should get a fucking...
The Lex Express rap that is saved on my phone. It's hilarious.
Wait, is Worlds Collide like fucking in your house or something?
What?
There was one in June and then there was one in September. I said, is Worlds Collide like fucking in your house or something?
Oh, I thought you meant like it broke into my house. No, I don't know.
Mexicans broke into your house?
No, because they just had one.
Yeah, they just had it Friday night. I forgot about it. I got the card up right now. But my God.
I saw that Dominic Mysterio became the
AAA Mega Championship, but you knew that was coming. They were going to put one of their own guys in there. The only reason El Hijo de Dr. Wagner still got a belt on him because of his fucking lineage.
You mean Figino? Not El Hijo de Dr. Wagner. That's a different person.
Oh, I know. Dr. Wagner Jr. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. has the Latin American Championship. I said the only reason he has a belt is because of his lineage. I think they would let him keep it. But
now he announced he's going to be Dr. Wagner III, which they're probably doing that to make it more digestible for their WWE audience.
Yeah, but well, it's like they made the audience this way, dude. They tuned out the hardcore fan like you and I a long time ago. They did. Like probably.
They don't care about that. They just want to have the minor celebrities in the front row and the fucking show speed and
I'm gonna say they got away from wrestling back in like 05-ish, like when Angle left and Benoit died.
He didn't leave in 05. Angle didn't leave until like 06 or 07.
All right, well, yeah, it must have been 07. All right, let's say 07. Benoit died. Angle left. What else happened? Yeah, like it was like, yeah, they just got away from wrestling. Like I talk about, that fucking New Year's Revolution Elimination Chamber is a fucking masterpiece of blood and wrestling, dude. That's all I gotta say. And there's some guys in it that aren't even that good, like Chris Masters and Carlito. They don't fucking belong there, but they play their part. And then Edge comes in at the end with the cash in and mwah! Fucking beautiful. Stamp it. That's all I gotta say.
You don't like Chris Masters?
I never did. He looked like he was just like, I think he belongs on Jersey Shore or something. Like he's all like built and buff like that. And you look at his face and he's just like, duh.
Hey, I watched Jersey Shore. He didn't look like that.
I used to watch that. He looks like Ronnie on Jersey Shore. Jerk off.
No, that's an insult to Chris Masters. Ronnie looked like a giant fucking like
jack-o'-lantern Guinea. He had a big fat head, that fucking greaseball.
He wasn't even Italian. He was Puerto Rican.
Ronnie?
Yeah.
He wasn't a fucking Guinea like us?
No, his name's Ortiz Magro.
He's a Rican? Oh, God. That makes it worse. Anyway.
No, because now they have Jersey Shore Family Vacation where he's all out of shape, and you can tell he's like really. And you can tell
I've never been in a fight on the boardwalk. You want to fight? Let's do this. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. I'm like, dude, I'd have punched him right in the fucking mouth just because he kept saying that. I didn't hit him with a fucking...
I know what you're talking about.
Dude, when I was married to Mrs. Taco number 2, after your oldest cousin was born, we went up to like Lancaster to go to the outlets to get like baby clothes and shit. And we were in this hotel smoking weed, and there was nothing on except the fucking Jersey Shore Marathon. That's where I saw most of the show. I was there for like 2 or 3 days. He was like, come at me. I'll never go to sleep. Come at me, bro. Because I saw it twice. I was there so long. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Fucking jerk off.
Robbie's not Italian.
Hey, I didn't think he's a greaseball of a different color. That's all. But anyway, I want to go over some of the work. I want to look at this AAA card to see where they're going with this shit. But I'll make it quick and painless for you. La Parca, Masquerita Sagrada, sounds like a booze drink, and Aztec Warriors, Laredo Kid and Octagon Jr. I'll never forget Laredo Kid from that TNA pay-per-view a couple months ago where they inducted Rhino into the Hall of Fame. They had a battle royal in the beginning, and I never seen somebody get thrown as far as I saw Laredo Kid get thrown. Holy shit. But they fought the Latino World Order. They defeated the Latino World Order of Cruz del Toro, Joaquin Wild, Lince Dorado, and Mini Abismo Negro. Mini Abismo Negro sounds like a small, bad black guy. That was a Lucha Showcase 8-man tag team match in 1804. Decent time, but I'm not interested in that. This match I actually saw because I turned it on. Natalya defeated Fabi Apache by pinfall at 9-12. She is now the number 1 contender for the AAA Reina de Reinas Championship. And she's natty doing that wetsuit thing she wears when she's on the indies. She's a totally different animal when she's on the indies, man. She's
actually good.
I watched her wrestle for NWA. She has like the Bret Hart noise come on, but she comes out to Killing in the Name of from Rage Against the Machine. Oh, it's so good. So good. Pagano and Psycho Clown retained the AAA World Tag Team Championship by defeating Grayson Waller and Kofi Kingston. Grayson Waller didn't get cut yet.
He was in the Pizza Hut ad.
Well, but this means he's soon to be cut.
Well, them and Nikki Bella.
That was 1654. Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana, I fucking can't stand him, defeated the Judgment Day of Finn Balor and Roxanne Perez with Raquel Rodriguez by pinfall, 12 minutes even.
You don't like Mr. Iguana and Unaleska?
No, I do not. I think it's ridiculous. I think we're bordering on the ridiculous in wrestling right now. A lot of the shit between Mr. Iguana, Danhausen.
He hasn't been around in like 2 years.
No, well that's good because he's fucking overstayed his welcome. But no, just think about some of the Joey Ryan Dick flip.
That was years ago.
It doesn't matter. It shows a progression. Like you see is more ridiculous stuff. Like maybe we were never meant to see this Mexican shit on the mainstream because it's not that fucking good. I agree with you that AAA bites balls compared to CMLL. I agree.
They've always been like this, though.
They're like a gigantic comedy fucking thing. They're named Psycho Clown.
Yeah, have you seen the clip where fucking Vampiro's on commentary?
Yeah!
Oh, yeah.
Well, he was... Is that where he farted on commentary at one time? AAA?
Yeah, that's what I'm just now mentioning, you dumb fuck.
Wow, you cunt. I can't believe you would talk to me like that. Fucking miserable twat. But anyway. Yeah, Picano, it's like a Lola Vice and Mr. Iguana defeated the judge. Told you that one. Yeah, El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. retained the AAA Latin American Championship, defeating Dragon Lee, Ethan Page, and the Irish Troll, J.D. McDonough. By pinfall.
The Irish Troll.
9 minutes. Yeah, I said, is there another kind? 9 minutes and 56 seconds. And in the main event, we did talk about this already. Dominic Mysterio is crowned the new AAA Mega Championship as he defeats El Hijo de Vikingo by pinfall at 1822. So isn't he the Intercontinental Champion too in WWE?
Yeah, he's a double champion.
Oh, great. Is he going to be like Eddie Kingston's wrestling? I hear it All Out this week, right?
Yes, he's having a match with Big Bill.
Oh, Christ. Big Bill. Enzo and Cass. Yeah, that's going to be... Yeah, we're broadcasting... Well, I mean, we're recording it Sunday, but broadcasting tomorrow is going to be All Out because we're broadcasting this on the 19th, yeah. So, is the whole card set yet?
Well, I don't know. Can you look it up? I can't use my phone.
Yeah. I'm looking it up. I don't know if you knew anything like that they're not talking about yet. Let me see.
We'll go through the card here.
Yeah, I got it. Pre-show match, 8-woman tornado tailgate brawl. Harley Cameron, Mina Shirakawa, Queen Aminata, and Willow Nightingale versus Megan Bayne, Penelope Ford, and the Triangle of Madness, Julia Hart, and Sky Blue. Wow, if I'm afraid of somebody, it's Sky Blue, let me tell you. A name like Sky Blue.
Have you seen her? She's a good fucking wrestler.
No, I did not.
She does a lot of hardcore matches.
Adam Copeland and Christian Cage will take on FTR in a tag team match with Stokely. The Hurt Syndicate and MVP take on Ricochet and Gates of Agony, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona. Mercedes Moné versus... Wait, what?
Did you say that? That means MVP's wrestling.
Yeah, he is.
Wow.
Yeah, he wrestles sometimes. Not like nowhere near like he used to, like 15 years ago when he was in WWE and stuff. Mercedes Moné defends the TBS title against Riho. John Moxley versus Darby Allin, which I did this coffin match in 2K25. Oh, it was great. It was fucking great. You cannot do a tables and thumbtacks match, though, which is what MJF and Mark Briscoe are going to do. That's going to be interesting.
Mark Briscoe said that there will be 100,000 thumbtacks.
Thomas Tony Storm. This is a new match that was added. I didn't hear about this. Defends the AEW Women's World title in a 4-way against Jamie Hayter.
They just announced it.
Yeah,
this.
Chris Statlander and Tekla. Hangman Adam Page defends the AEW World title against Kyle Fletcher. Don Callis is banned from ringside. Kazuchika Okada is going to defend the Unified title against Take a Shit in either Mascara Dorado or the Beast Mortos. When is that match going down? On this week's Dynamite?
Yeah.
That's so... Well, I guess you got to have something to have people tune into. So, like, you get to get them on. Eddie Kingston versus Big Bill, as we talked about. And Brody King and Bandito will take on September to Remember winners. What's that, the tournament?
Yes, they're doing like a mini tournament.
Who the fuck is in that tournament? Holy God, now I got to click on this. They didn't get sued for that? This was qualifying match. Don Callis, Hechicero, and Josh Alexander versus Top Flight. Killswitch and Kip Sabian versus Jet Speed. Bang Bang Gang of Austin Gunn and Juice Robinson versus the Bucks. And there's going to have 4 single matches on the card as well. Queen Aminata versus Tekla. Bobby Lashley versus Toa Leona. Rio versus Robin Renegade. And Roderick Strong versus John Moxley. Okay, so this is like one of the SummerSlam Showdown shows the week before, like when I was a kid. It's like Bobby Lashley.
What was the SummerSlam Showdown?
Well, it's like a week before they would have it on. Like when I was a kid, SummerSlam was the last Monday before Labor Day. So the Monday before that, primetime wrestling wouldn't be on, and they would have the SummerSlam Showdown, which would have like various, like, it was taped, it wasn't live, but they would have like various things, like how Bobby Lashley's fighting Toa Leona, right? So it's the Gates of Agony versus the Hurt Syndicate. If it was like the Hart Foundation versus Demolition, Jim Neidhart would take on like Axe or something. You know, just like things that have to do with the show, and that's what they're doing here, which is good. I like that. It's a very old school thing that I think gets lost on them. A lot of them are on YouTube too, and they're free because WWE doesn't own them because they were all like USA and shit. So,
well, because isn't that the thing? Well, because isn't that where that Macho Man rap comes from?
Probably. It's either that or a lot of the things were on like around here, they were on Channel 29 out of Philly, Fox. Now, I mean, but it was the Taft Network. You've heard me talk about that in the past. So.
We are ready, willing, able, and we're wrestling for success. We heard the call to action on the mighty Lex Express.
Oh my God, will you stop it? I told you, it's bad enough, and you can't sing. I don't know who told you could, but they are
Lex Express.
They are tone deaf themselves. All right, an opposite All Out is going to be Wrestlepalooza. Only 5 matches. I think they're done. They don't ever put the tag team titles up on the smaller shows ever.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, that's right.
Where is this going to be? Is this also going to be in? Hold on, I'm trying to find out where it's going to be. I'm on the Wikipedia page. Oh, it's in Indianapolis. Okay, at the Gainbridge Fieldhouse. 5 matches. Stephanie Vakir finally gets a shot for the vacant women's title, which she won that Battle Royal, but it's going to be for the vacant title because Naomi's pregnant. She's going to take on Io Sky. The Usos reunite. Nobody cares. Versus The Vision. Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. I like the Bronsons better.
Is that what they're officially called?
Well, that's the name of the group. That's the name of the group. Them, Seth, Becky Lynch, Heyman. That's the name of the group. So, CM Punk and AJ Lee take on Seth Rollins and Becky Lynch. Did you see her return? Can I just say I never cared for her?
Yeah, I know. You said you never liked her.
No, but I never thought she was she does that spinning octopus stretch. But other than you can't just have a finishing move. You have to talk somebody into the finish. It's like watching a dance contest. You can't not dance and just have a finish to a dance. You got to get there somehow. And
yeah.
On this 82 show I got on right now, Dynamite Kid and Tiger Mask. Ooh. Tommy Billington I see still over there in AEW too. Dynamite Tommy. The nephew.
Yeah, him and this guy Adam Priest had a match with FTR on Collision.
Adam Priest, I know him from somewhere. He's an indie guy. What's left of him? So, but he's a guy I've heard about. I can't wait till Steven Flo passes through AEW. We haven't talked about him in a hot minute, have we?
Steven Flo.
Steven Flo. Steven Flo. Oh, Steven Flo. That's so great. Cody Rhodes is going to defend the title against Drew McIntyre, and John Cena's going to take on Drew McDonald.
Drew McDonald. You know, I flipped on the TNA channel today.
Yeah.
Because I was scrolling through channels, and there was an old clip of an old match from Drew Galloway versus Bobby Lashley for the TNA Championship. And that was and it was actually pretty good.
2015-ish, 2016, right?
Yeah, about that.
Because Drew 3MB was 13 or 14, so it would have to be after that.
What?
3MB was 13 or 14, so it would have to be after that because he was let go after that. What a great gimmick! I wanted you and your cousin to be them with me for Halloween the one year. You both suck. I was going to be Jinder. You could have been Drew because you were taller, and he could have been Heath.
Heath Slater's still around.
Okay. His real name's Heath Miller, which is funny because he's a football player too for the Steelers.
We're a 3-man.
Every time you sing it, your fucking sound goes out. You're breaking the fucking equipment. But yeah, you know TNA considers AEW an enemy, and they will not use any Maple Leaf Pro talent due to that. Did you hear that?
No, I heard that's not true.
Well, where'd you hear it's not true? Because they really don't use any MLP talent because they're all going to AEW. Fucking
I don't know. Well, because MLP doesn't have exclusive contracts.
Yeah, but the guys that pass through there wind up going to AEW, like Ace Austin, who fucking sucks. I hate Ace Austin.
Why do you hate Ace Austin?
Because his fucking name's Ace. That's why.
What's wrong with the name Ace?
It's not a real name. It's up there with Bockwinkel and Zeg. And by the way, who are some other names of people that should be in the fucking shit-ass Hall of Fame for shitty names?
There are others.
Zeg, Bockwinkel, Tom McGee?
Bob Backlund.
Oh, God, Bob Backlund. Great wrestler, though. Great wrestler. You would appreciate watching it.
Yeah, if his name wasn't Backlund, the main thing I know him for is when he fucking came back in the 90s.
Yeah, he was still a good wrestler then, dude. He was in his mid-late 40s. But, yeah, Bob Backlund. What other stupid names are there? Rockabilly.
Well, that was just Billy Gunn.
Yeah, but it was so funny. Rockabilly. And poor Bart Gunn became badass Billy Gunn. Bart Gunn became Bart the Hammer Gunn and got knocked out by Butterbean. And then he went to All Japan and he was Mike Barton. And changed his name because he was so embarrassed. You saw that when I showed you that. Remember when he hit him? Butterbean?
Oh, yeah. Knocked him right out.
He was done. The first one was bad enough, remember? Then he gets up and he hits him and you're like, good night.
Well, that's one of the worst fucking... Well, because I told you...
It's like that Charlie Kirk video.
Yeah, because I think I told you, I watched this video where Steve Blackman talks about it. And he talks about the Brawl for All, and he thought it was a fucking rib at first when they told him.
Well, Steve Blackman in the first match, you got like 5 points for a takedown. And nobody really did takedowns for the rest of the tournament. But Blackman had like 40 points on takedowns. And then he tore something. And then Bradshaw got hurt. And then Dr. Death was supposed to win it. And they got hurt because it was a shoot. So guys were getting fucking hurt. That's why it was a dumb idea. You don't want them to get hurt. But like Dr. Death was supposed to win. And Bart Gunn went in there who could really box. And I think Williams like tore something in the match because he was older. Dr. Death. This is before he went to WCW and he was with Oklahoma. So.
Oklahoma.
That was Ed Ferrara, that piece of shit. Those guys acted like they knew wrestling. And they went there. And
Who was Ed Ferrara?
He was Vince Russo's buddy. They were the head writers on Raw. They left and went to Nitro. Didn't even give Vince notice. They just didn't show up for Raw and called him and left him a voicemail. But they lied.
That's funny.
But they got rid of Bischoff, and they lied and said they were responsible for all this shit. And like Cornette said, I believe Russo came up with 35 ideas, and Vince McMahon said, well, these 34 suck, but this one might work. Oh, God, it was horrible. That WCW, I know you like it because you're an asswipe. But
because it's so funny, it's like a fucking train wreck. It's
yeah,
so
but you know,
bad.
you didn't want it to be funny at the time, dude. Like, before he went there, the competition was really stiff. And then Bischoff got handcuffed after the DX invasion the one time. They wouldn't, they didn't want him, like, you know, calling them out or anything like that. He challenged Vince to come to Slamboree the one year. Had a press pass waiting for him and everything, and Vince wanted to go. Pat Patterson said, you don't know what it was like stopping him from going. He wanted to go and murder this guy. That's why it was such
Patterson.
Yeah, fucking slob.
Sex offender, Pat Patterson.
Yeah, I mean, he did a lot of good things for the sport of wrestling. And I will tell you, from watching Hitman Hart wrestling with Shadows, he is a genius inside. The way the guy used to be able to match make, which they don't do anymore, where they match the chemistries and tell you what you're going to do for 45 minutes to keep the crowd interested and all that. Because they showed him matchmaking the, I don't know, it was 8 or 10 man tag with the Hearts versus like Austin and the Legion of Doom and all that, which was really good. But it's a 48-minute match. So you have to, like, with a lot of people out there and the whole Hart family sitting at ringside, everybody got a piece of the fucking other guys, and they're all booing the baby faces because they're in Calgary. So, yeah, but Pat laid the whole thing out like an artist with oil paints, man. It was great. So, but, man, I guess next week we'll do the reviews of everything. And you got to come over here and look at these mods, man. There's something else. So
I don't give a shit.
Doesn't
about
matter.
I don't know. I still can't find that controller you gave me to play No Mercy.
Well, first,
or not No Mercy.
SmackDown versus Raw. Here comes the pain.
SmackDown, Here Comes Pain.
Yeah, because you wouldn't be able to play No Mercy. You need a fucking N64 controller.
That's bull.
Well, I told you, there's never been a controller like it. And if you play a wrestling game, like I picked up that controller and played one of those games the other day, not touched them in probably 25 years. So, like, with no sweat. Like, every button's mapped to something. But, anyway, I guess that'll do it for this week. We'll be back with the reviews next week. Good night, everybody.
And you, sir, are you waiting to receive my limp penis? Now, get your hands off me.